Good evening, everyone. We will start the session in 1 or 2 minutes. Just let me know in the chat box if you can hear me properly. Okay, I will start with the session. Just 1 minute, guys. Just give me one moment. Okay. Okay. So again, very good evening, everyone. Okay, so maybe there can be some students who are new to this particular platform. Okay, so I will quickly introduce. I will mention the instructions, and then we will go with actual test. Okay. So earlier, as you know, we have started with the aptitude part where we are conducting aptitude contest. Just give me. Aptitude contest. So similarly, on the same lines, we have decided to start with the coding MCQ contest, technical MCQ contest. So on some Fridays, we may conduct some coding statements directly, and on some Fridays, we will have contests, okay, where technical MCQ questions will be given. So I will quickly start with the instructions part. Just give me one moment. Oh, yeah. So, quick introduction. I am Ajinkya Kulkarni. I am co-founder of Talent Battle, where we help students with the placement preparation, aptitude, coding, interview preparation, company-specific training, latest technologies, and all. Later on, Rohit Sir will join to clarify your to provide the solutions. Okay. So quickly, I will just mention the instructions. What exactly is going to happen? This is technical MCQ contest. Okay. So I will share you one particular link. Okay, the link is new link. Okay, so those students who have already joined for the aptitude contest, you also again need to register because that test series is separate, aptitude, and then the technical test series is separate. Okay, so once I provide you the link, okay, you need to click on buy now. If you are already user of Talent Battle, you can log in and then complete the process. It is for 0 rupees. If you are a new user, create an account, okay, fill all the details. Once you do that, you will log into the dashboard. On the dashboard, you need to click on mock test, which is there on the left side. Okay, so what I will do, I will just quickly show you a demo. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Yeah, my screen is visible. Okay, so this is the link. When you click on buy now, it will ask you to log in. Okay, so once you click on login, I will just enter some email ID. Once you log in, you need to click on I agree. Okay, once you do that, okay, then as I mentioned, it is free. Okay, free contest. Then you need to click on dashboard to continue. On the dashboard, click on mock test. On the mock test, you will find these Friday nights, okay, with Coding Master contest. This is a free MCQ contest. You need to click on the start test, okay. Here you will find all the instructions, okay, that you need to go for. Okay, again, I will just go back to the original screen. Now, one more thing, as I mentioned yesterday, we missed out on, yes, I will give you the link. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, yesterday we missed out on that question-wise timer thing. But today the test is having question-wise timer. So for each question, you are going to get 60 seconds as it is a technical contest. Okay, technical MCQ. There is nothing too much to solve. Okay, so 60 seconds for each question. Number of questions in the test are 7. Okay, Total duration of the test is 7. Okay, there is no negative marking, but test has question wise timer. Okay, so question wise timer is there. You can attend the test on mobile, you can attend the test on laptop as well. But as I mentioned yesterday, please remember, you you're recommended to not switch any tabs. Don't switch any tab, don't go to WhatsApp message or any other thing in between. Okay, just be on that screen continuously. Okay, otherwise you get disqualified. Okay, then make sure you again come back to the same YouTube video once you complete the test. Rohit sir will answer everything. Okay, and then we will announce the winners. Now I'm just going to share you the link. Just give me one moment. Yes. Sharing the link. Yes, sharing the link. Yes, I have shared the link, guys. You can go to that particular link. Okay. I have shared the link. Just give me a moment. Okay, I will check. Namira, yesterday we announced the winners. Regarding score, I will check with the team. I guess individual score you are asking. I will check with the team once. Guys, I have shared the link. Please click on this particular link. Click on buy now. If you're already user, then just click on login. Okay. If you are a new user, click on register now. Okay. I guess I can check already some students have started with the test. Okay. Let me just check how many have started. Yes. So guys, please visit this particular link, which I have already shared with you. And once you complete the test, you can again come back on this particular link. Okay. I have shared the link again. In case if anyone is having any issue, just let me know. Arihant, you need to the test series is separate. Okay, so in the Thursday aptitude night test series is separate. I have created a new test series because it's a coding MCQ test series. Okay, so you need to click on that. Yes. Like how many of you have started the test? Since this is the first test of like MCQ test for coding, we will give some more name. Sheikh, you need to click on this link. This is new link. Okay, click on this particular link. Click on buy now. Okay, and then in the mock test you will find it. You will find this particular test. As already some students have started with the test. Yes. The test today test is having question wise timer, guys. Okay. So make sure you wait on that particular screen, you solve it, okay, and then only automatically it will go to the next question. Rushikesh, this is the test link. Click on this link. Click on this link, then click on buy now. It is free. Okay, it is for 0 rupees. Log in or register to Talent Battle, and then click on the dashboard and click on mock test. I have mentioned the steps on the screen as well. Yes, Rushikesh, it is for 0 rupees. You can click on buy now. You don't need to pay anything. Anything. Click on buy now. Then you need to click on dashboard. Rushikesh, click on dashboard. Wait, I will show you demo. Click on dashboard. Okay. What you need to do when you log in, click on dashboard, then click on mock test. In mock test, you will find this Friday nights with coding master. Then click on go to test. And in go to test, you will have option to start the test. Okay. So this is how you can start the test. Yes. Straight. Neha, as I mentioned, the new test, the link is separate. Okay, you need to click on the link which I have shared right now. Click on that link. Okay, go to dashboard. I will just mention. Click on link. By now, login or register. Then click on dashboard. Click on mock test. Yes, I have shared the steps in chat box as well, guys. Please don't switch the tabs. Okay, I am just giving you one important information whenever you are attending the test. As I can check how many students are attending the test. Okay. Okay, so since today is the first coding MCQ related contest, we will wait for some more time for the student because it is having question wise timer. Yes. Meanwhile, Rohit sir has also joined this particular session. Okay, once the test is over, okay, Rohit sir will answer all the questions. Uh, okay, wait. I will share the link again. Those students who are saying no test available, just let me know what you're like, what exactly you're getting on your dashboard, and make sure you click on this particular link which I have shared right now. Click on this link, go to the particular screen, click on buy now. Okay, just take that particular product. It is for 0 rupees. Click on dashboard, click on mock test, then you will have your test. Okay, the test is having question wise timer. Okay, so there will be no next or previous button available on the test. You need to wait for entire 60 seconds on that particular question itself. Royals, no test available means what? What exactly? Have you gone to the link which I have shared? Just let me know in the chat box. Okay, so when you click, did you click on buy now? Did you click on buy now? Give me one moment. Okay, if you have clicked on buy now, then click on dashboard. Okay, click on dashboard. By now you should get it. Again, click on the link which I have shared over here. Okay, I will show you demo as well. Just give me one moment. I will show you on screen. Okay, so when you go to that link, okay, I will just log out now. Okay, when you go to the link which I have shared, you will get this screen, this particular screen. Then on the right side, you will have buy now. Suppose if you're on mobile, just scroll down. Okay, when you click on buy now, it will ask you to log in or sign up. If you're already a registered user, just click on login. Okay, use any email ID that you have. Okay, so suppose if I use this particular email ID. Okay, and then click on I agree, and then just check out. Once you check out, okay, and then once you check out, okay, I'm just completing the process. Now, as you can check, it says payment successful. No payment, but it says payment successful. Click on dashboard to continue. Click on the mock test. In the mock test part, you will find that particular test, Friday nights with coding master. Okay, click on go to test, click on start test. You can start the test after that. Okay, as I can see, many students are already attempting the test, so you can also do the same thing. Just make sure once the test is over, you again come back to this particular video. That is important. Okay, Akshay, we have not uploaded the results yet. It will take time because the winners are declared later on. Okay, so probably once all the winners are declared tomorrow morning, we will upload that. That's great, Varun. That's great. Those students who have already completed, please wait. Since this is the first technical MCQ contest we are taking, so students will take some time. So I guess I will start around 7:50 or 7:55, depending on number of students who are attempting the test at that particular moment. Okay. That's great, Shreyas. That's great. So, just those students who have completed the test already, just let me know whether the timing was sufficient to you, 60 seconds timing, or you just did ABCD. So, whether the timing was sufficient to you. Let me till then check how many students have attempted it. Many students are still giving it. Yes. Sufficient, no, no need, needs 30 seconds more. Okay, no, sir, yes, sir. Okay, mixed reactions, we can say. No, okay. Got it, got it. But in general, for technical MCQ questions, guys, you will get 1 minute most of the time. Even if the question wise timer is not available, and if you consider there are 30 questions, they will provide you 30 minutes. Okay, link, yes, yes, I will share again. Rushendra, score will be visible tomorrow morning. Okay, I will share the link again. Those who are completed, that's good. Okay, we need to wait for other students to complete. Many students are still attempting it. Okay. Till then, if it is possible, just mention your branch, guys. Your stream, CS, IT, mechanical, electronics. So I will get that idea. Your stream, CSE. Okay. CSBS. Okay. EC, CSE, IT, CC, electrical and electronics. Okay. MCA, yes. CC, IT. So most of the students belong to circuit branches, we can say. Some students are from MCA as well. Okay. So I guess mechanical and civil students are not looking at this particular contest. Some of them were part of, okay, Ame is there from mechanical, that's good. Yes, yes. Later on, I will disclose the score as well, Rushendra. Yes, yes. I will give you all the details. Okay. Yes. Okay, ECE. And can you mention like your city name as well? Where do you belong? Yes, yes. So let me check how many students have completed till then. Yes. Still, many students are attending it. Okay. Hyderabad, Jammu, Delhi, Airoli, okay, okay, Delhi, Pune, Amravati, Jharkhand. Okay, so we have mixed crowd. That's good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Nashik. Yes. Okay, got it, got it. Guntur. Okay, yes. Right. So we need to wait for more, I guess, 5 minutes. BCA from Telangana, Bangalore, okay, Pune. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, got it. And can you mention your graduation batch? 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 25, 26. Yes, yes, yes. 24, 24, 23. Okay, 25, 24, 21 years, 23. Okay, got it, got it. Okay. 23, yes. We will then check what is the status. Yeah, I need to wait for more 3 to 4 minutes, guys. Around 20% of the students are still attending the test. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So, also one more thing I would like to mention. Okay, we are planning for resume related session as well, resume guidance session. So we will soon announce the date. Okay, probably in next week we will plan it. Okay, we'll just let you know on our YouTube channel. You will get that particular notification. Okay. If you have any question till then, you can ask. Okay, general question if you're having any, because we need to wait more for 3 to 4 minutes. Let me check. There are still some students who are attending it. Yes. Okay. Yes. If you have any question, just let me know. Till then, I will answer. Okay, because there are 2 minutes still there. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can start. Rohit sir, you're ready, right? How to improve problem solving skills? If you're talking about aptitude or even in general coding, what you need to do is, like, suppose let us first discuss about the aptitude part. You might have attended some of the sessions which we have conducted with Chancellor, right? So suppose if a particular topic is there, maybe probability. Okay, coding. First, now I will complete the aptitude part and then I will come to the coding part. Okay. So probability is the topic. Okay. Suppose if you want to perfect. So what you need to do, maybe if you're going through book or maybe if you're going to any video lecture like Chancellor. Okay. Once you do that, okay. Once you do that, after that, once you understand whatever concepts are there, whatever practice questions are there, maybe 15, 20, whatever have been covered, the next time, whenever you're solving the practice question, at that time you need to do it by yourself rather than again referring to a particular book for the answers or video for the answers. You need to give yourself chance to develop your problem solving skills. Still, if you're not able to solve it, at that time you can take a reference. So what will happen if you try to develop these skills? Maybe initially it will take some time. Maybe initially you will take 2 minutes, 3 minutes to solve a particular question. But during exam, if there is any change in the question, you will be able to solve that question. Okay. So for aptitude, initially you can take a reference. Maybe you can learn through the lectures we also have. Okay. Then solve 15, 20 practice questions on that. Then whenever you are solving extra practice question, first try to do it by yourself. If you are not able to do, take a reference and then make sure you attend maybe like mock test. That is very necessary. Okay. Regarding coding, Shravani, how it will happen that suppose if you have taken a particular language, maybe C++, maybe Java, or maybe Python, in that particular case, whatever concepts are there. So how we do at our side as well, okay, that suppose if you are learning Python, whatever concepts are explained in that particular video or during lecture, try to solve those questions immediately after the lecture and then complete all the topics. Once you do that, at least solve 70 to 100 different coding questions on that particular language from very basic level to the advanced level. When you solve more number of questions, then and then only at that time you will be able to develop problem solving skills. It will not happen like just in 3 days or 5 days you are able to develop it. It will take a time. So first go through the live lectures or maybe self-paced sessions. Later on 70 to 100 coding statements. Okay. I have applied for the internship first time. It was not a Google form, was another way. But you don't need to apply again. Okay, we have just migrated the form. We already have the data which you have submitted earlier. Yes, Shreyas, we are going to do a video on resume building. It will be a live session. Will calculator be allowed in apti round in company interviews? Actually, it depends on company. Some companies will allow you, some companies will not allow you. Better to at least be ready with basic calculations. In the masterclass, does all the coding classes are live or recorded? It is mixed. So live sessions are also there, self-paced sessions are also there. Which language should I start first? I want to go with the web development. Can you mention the language by name? What I will do, I will tell Rohit sir to cover that particular question related to web development. When is internship exam, and please give some instruction related to internship exam. Namira, we have already created or we have already taken one live session related to it. You will find that particular video on our YouTube channel. The internship exam is going to be on 22nd and 23rd April, Saturday and Sunday. You will get one time slot. Details regarding it you will get on 20th April 20. Okay, so you need to wait till then. Now I guess we can start with the actual solutions because I can check many students have already completed the test. Later on, I will announce the winners. So please wait till explanation of all the questions. Okay. Once the explanation is over, till then on the like back end, I will work on the results. Okay. And later on, I will come and announce you the winners. Okay. So now, Rohit sir, you can continue. Yes.
Okay, sir.
You can share your screen, sir.
Yeah, doing the same. So just good evening, students. Confirm once, is my screen visible to everyone? And am I audible to everyone? Okay, great. So again, we are back with our Coding Friday series. And this time we have slight modified the cases and we have added the MCQ based question. And I hope everyone has gone through the test and you might be find it very fruitful. Now I will be explaining all the questions step by step. Before starting with the questions, I would like to give you some important tips regarding pseudocode questions. Most of the pseudocode questions are based on basic fundamentals like operators, flow control mechanism, conditional statements, basic functions, recursive functions. These are some of the important points that if you cover easily, you can solve the pseudocode questions. Now, I have seen most of the students were mentioning that the time provided for every question was not sufficient. At least 90 seconds were given or more than that. But if you see the pattern of most of the companies, whoever are conducting MCQ questions, they are providing 1 minute for one question. If you try to solve it in the step-by-step manner, definitely it will consume some time. So what is the trick? You have to figure out the pattern. After making 1 or 2 iterations, you have to figure out the pattern, and based on that, you can save your time by selecting the answer. Okay, so we will follow with the case. Now let us start with the explanation of the questions. So the first question was related to this: predict the output of the given pseudocode if the value of number is 6. And they have provided a certain steps. So first we have to read the number. Pseudocode is just about giving you the idea about the coding part only. Instructions are mentioned, and based on the instructions, you have to figure out the step-by-step flow. Whenever the looping statements are there, make sure that you are considering the statements which are inside the loop and where the loop is ended, and based on that you can figure out the case. Okay, so now in this question they are saying read number. So we got the number value already, which was mentioned in the problem statement, that is 6, and k value is also given to us, which is initialized for k is equals to 2. I value is also given, that is for 2 again, and then the loop starts. Loop says that while your I value is less than equals to number, you have to execute these 2 statements, because these 2 statements are inside the loop. Till the loop is positive, means it is giving you true result, you have to execute these things, which will update the value of k every time, as well as the value of I. And when the loop will completed, then you have to print the value of k. Okay, so I hope this is easy. Let's figure out the iterations and finalize the answer. So first iteration says that while my value of I is 2, which is less than equals to number value is 6. So definitely yes, 2 is less than 6. So the result of this condition is true. We will go inside the loop and we will calculate the k. Updated value of k will be current value of k, that is 2, multiply with the current value of I, that is 2, which gives me 4. And I value will be updated to I plus 1. So I value will become now 3, right? 2 plus 1, that will become 3. So this is my first iteration. First iteration. Still my loop is positive, so I will again check. So while now my I value is 3, so 3 is less than equals to 6. Again, this is going to be true. Again, k value will be current k value 4 multiply by I value. So all the updated value after every iteration you have to consider. So that is 12. Then I is equals to 3 plus 1, that is equals to 4. So this is my second iteration. After that, I will check for the third iteration. Still the condition is true. So while 4 is less than equals to 6, which is giving me the true result, I am calculating the new value for k, that is 12 multiplied by 4, which is equals to 48. And I value will be 4 plus 1, that is equals to 5. This is my third iteration. So that is what I am saying. Now for explanation, I am calculating every iteration. But in examination, if you want to save the time, you just identify the pattern and based on that, you can finalize the answer. Now next iteration, the fourth one, while the value is 5 less than equals to 6. Again, this is true. My value of k will be 48 multiplied by 5. That leads to 240. And I value will be 5 plus 1. That is equals to 6. So this is my fourth iteration. Then I will again check for remaining values. So while 6 is less than equals to 6. Now they have provided equals to also in the condition check. So boundary value check will happen. And 6 less than equals to 6 is also true. So again, the k value will be calculated. 240 latest value multiply by 6. That will give me 1440. And I value will be 6 plus 1. That is equals to 7. So this is my fifth iteration. Right? Now you check the condition while I value is 7 less than equals to 6. And now you will say the loop terminates because the result of the condition is false. Now when the loop terminates, you will go outside the loop, and what it says, you have to display the value of k. So what is the current latest value of k? 1440. So the output in this case will be 1440. So I hope everyone got the same answer. Option A is the correct answer here, 1440. Okay, great. So let's move to the next question. What will be the output of the given pseudocode if the value of n is given as 10 and I is also given to 5, sum is also initialized to 0? So write down the given data. N is equals to 10, I is equals to 5, and some variable is equals to 0. Initialization. Again, they have mentioned a while loop based on I less than n and do. So it is not a do loop actually. Okay. Do means you have to perform these two statements inside the loop. The meaning of that word is, if the condition is true, these two things will happen. Otherwise, it will go outside the loop. So when my while loop will start, current value of I is 5, which is less than current value of n is 10. So 5 less than 10, yes, it is true. So we will go inside. Now see, they have mentioned it in a theoretical way. And mostly in pseudocode, you will see such kind of statements. Increase the value of sum by I. So it is exactly equivalent to sum is equals to sum plus I. Meaning of that. And increment I. So I plus plus you can consider. I is equals to I plus 1 you can consider. Right? So I am considering it as I plus plus. Now what will be the value in this case? First iteration. As 5 is less than 10, so it is true. So my sum calculations will be current value of sum 0 plus value 5. That is the value of I. You will get the value 5 as sum, and I will be incremented. I will become 6, right? So this is my first iteration. After that, again, I will check the condition. Next time, while 6 is less than 10. Yeah, this is also true. So sum value will be 5 plus 6, that is 11. And I value will be 7. This is my second iteration. Next time, 7 is less than 10. Some value will be 11 plus 7. That gives me 18. And I value will be 8. This is my third iteration. Next time, 8 is less than 10. Again, that is true. This is also true. This was also true. So I am calculating sum. Sum is equals to 18 plus 8. That gives me 26. And I is equals to 9. This is my fourth iteration. After that, 9 is less than 10. Yes, this is also true. So my sum value will be 26 plus 9. That gives me 35. And I is equals to 10. This is my fifth iteration. Now you check the condition for 10 less than 10. Now see here, they have not given equals to sign. So 10 less than 10 is false. So we will be coming outside the loop. So loop terminates over here. And then they have mentioned write down the value of sum. So what is the latest value of sum? 35. So the output will be sum 35. And which option is there? Option number A again is the correct answer for this question. Got the point? So just confirm once you guys are getting the explanation properly. Okay, great. Great to know that. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. What will be the output of the provided case following pseudocode? And they have used here operators. See, as I have mentioned, bitwise operators will be more important here. And just the basic idea about your truth table logic will be sufficient to solve these questions. Okay. So when I say the pseudocode is integer pq, means they have already provided with the variables pq and set the value for p is equals to 1, q is equals to 1, right? So we have p is equals to 1 and we have q is equals to 1. Now see this statement, important one. I will just elaborate it. P is equals to, in the bracket we have p. Now this operator, which is my cap symbol kind of structure, is my XOR. Okay, so if I write it down for explanation, XOR with 1, then this ampersand is actually an AND, bitwise AND with 1 plus q value. Again, it is an XOR with 1, again AND operation with 1. Now all these bitwise operators will work on binary digits, binary bits. Okay. So for reference, if I write down the XOR truth table, that will be required. So inputs will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And in that case of XOR, the output will be, if any one of the input is 1, the output is 1. Otherwise, it is 0. And apart from that, we will require AND truth table also. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And here in AND, if the both inputs are 1, then only 1. Otherwise, it is 0. So this is just for reference. Okay. Now, I will replace these values. So P is given to us 1. So 1 XOR 1. Then AND operation of this solved bracket with 1 plus Q is also 1. 1 XOR 1 with AND operation of 1. Right. So if you calculate 1 XOR 1, right, what is the binary for 1? 0, 0, 0, 1. Again, the binary with 1, right? So if 0, 0, 0, 1 is XOR with 0, 0, 0, 1, see. And according to the XOR table, if both are 1, the output should be 0. And for both 0, the output is 0. It means this is going to give me 0. And with the binary 1 again. Similarly, 1 XOR 1 will give me 0. And with binary 1. So again, perform the AND operation. So 0, 0, 0, 0. I am using 4-bit representation. And 1 will be represented as again 0, 0, 0, 1. And here I am performing AND operation for it. So according to the AND truth table, if 0, 1 combination is there, output is 0. And 0, 0 combination, output is 0. Means this is also going to provide me 0. Plus this is also going to provide me 0. Means final answer will be 0. So the value of P is actually 0 after solving this entire statement. Okay. And what they have asked us to print? They have asked us to print P plus Q. Q value is already provided to us and that is not going to get changed. So final output will be P is 0 plus Q value is 1. So answer is 1. So how many of you got the correct result? Option number B, 1. So this is all about bitwise operators. If you know the basic truth table logic, easily you can figure out the solutions. Okay. So work on bitwise for pseudocode cases. So output is 1 here. Option number B is correct. Then moving to the next question, predict the output of the provided pseudocode if the value of n is 35. So n value is given to us, that is 35. I value is also provided, that is 0. And again the loop. And these two statements are inside the loop. After the loop, they have again performed n is equals to n plus I. And finally, they want us to print the value of n. Okay. So again, this is easy. I think we have to just work on the condition part. And based on the iterations, we will figure out the current value, updated value of n and I also, that we will use to calculate the new n. Okay. So let's go iteration by iteration. First iteration, while the value of n is 35 modulus 10. Now what modulus do? Modulus division operator will work on the remainder value, right? And condition says that if this remainder value of 35 modulus 10 is not equals to 0, Now, definitely, if you perform the 35 modulus 10, it will give me remainder 5, and 5 is not equals to 0. So this condition is true. Got it? Now, if this is true, we will go inside the loop and perform these two statements. So n will be calculated. 35 current value plus 3. So that gives me 38. And I value will be incremented by 1. So I is initially 0. After updating, it will become 1. So this is the result of my first iteration. Then again, still we will check the condition for loop. Now this time my n value is updated. So I will use 38 updated value with modulus 10 is not equals to 0. Again, the condition is true. You calculate the new n is equals to current value 38 plus 3, that becomes 41, and I value will be 2. This is my second iteration. Then next while loop, 41 modulus 10 is not equals to 0. Again, this is true. You calculate the n value 41 plus 3, that gives me 44, and I is equals to 3. This is my third iteration. Then while loop, latest value 44 modulus 10 not equals to 0. Yes, again it is true. N value will be 44 plus 3, that gives me 47, and I value will be 4. Again, you check the condition for while. So this was my fourth iteration. Now for fifth iteration, I am checking 47 modulus 10 is not equals to 0. That will be true again for fifth iteration, right? And n value will be 47 plus 3, that gives me 50, and I value will become 5, right? So this is my fifth iteration. Now you check the condition while 50 modulus 10 is not equals to 0. But if you see, when you take 50 modulus 10, it will be 0, and 0 not equals to 0 means false. So loop terminates. As loop terminates, so what is the latest value of n? N is equals to 50 plus what they have asked us to do. N is equals to n plus I. So current value of I is 5. So answer will be 55. So I hope everyone got the same. Option A again. Now, if you observe all these questions, iterations are gonna lengthy. So once you figure out the pattern, easily you will get the answer. You can save the time in that manner. Okay, let's move to the next question. So here they have provided us a function with the value of A, B, and C. So what will be the output here? If the value of A is 3, the value of B is 5, and value of C is 8. Okay, so I will write down A is equals to 3, sorry. Then B is equals to 5 and C is equals to 8. Now first read the pseudocode. What they have provided, function is there, which is accepting 3 parameters, integer A, integer B, and integer C. And inside the function, there is a for loop, which states that for each C value from 3 to 4. What kind of meaning you can take from here? That my for loop will work for 2 values, means 2 iterations will happen for the for loop. And this is the entire body of for loop. First value C will be 3 and second time C will be 4. You have to check all these cases. Inside that, if you see B is equals to 2 and C, means again bitwise. In most of the bitwise operator questions, they will provide you such kind of note, which is a detailed explanation about that particular operator and how exactly it will work. Because we know that in programming, we can use these symbols for different purposes. So if they are expecting that you should consider it as an bitwise and how exactly that bitwise AND will work, that note is given to us. And again, it is similar to our AND truth table. Okay. So for reference, again, I will write down the AND truth table. We have already utilized this in earlier question also. So in AND, if my input parameters are 0, 0, then 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And now we are getting 1 for last. Clear? So we will use this as a reference for the calculation of B. Okay. Now, according to the for loop conditions, we have to execute the things 2 times. Means loop will work 2 times. When C is 3 and when C is 4. You have to calculate all the steps which are mentioned. If you see B is calculated, after that there is a if condition check. If the condition is true, you have to execute this line and then for loop will end. 2 times execution will give me some value of B. And if the condition of if is true, will give me the value of a also modified. And once all the for loops are done, iterations, we will return the value of a plus b. Current value we already have. A is 3, b is 5, and c is 8. So let's use this. So let's start with the first iteration when my c value is 3, which is my first iteration. So in that case, my b will be calculated 2 and c value is 3, right? So 2 and 3 means again a bitwise operation here. So binary for 2 will be 0, 0, 1, 0. Binary for 3 will be 0, 0, 1, 1. And we have to perform the AND operation on these two. According to the AND truth table, if 0, 1 combination is there, output is 0. For 1, 1 combination, output is 1. And for 0, 0 combination, output is 0. So we got 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay. And you have to convert it to decimal again. So it is 2. Means you will be getting b value as 2 here. Then you will check the condition. If my current value of updated value we have to use every time. So b is 2 plus a value is given to us, that is 3, less than 3 minus 2. Now 2 plus 3 will be 5, less than 3 minus 2 will be 1, but 5 is not less than 1. So condition is false. It means this line a is equals to c plus a will not be executed. So I can write down the remark that so a will not be modified. Okay, this is the first iteration output. Now let's go for second iteration when my c value is 4 as per our for loop. When c is 4, again we will execute the same. B is equals to 2 and c value is 4. So again, what is the binary for 2? 0, 0, 1, 0. What is the binary for 4? 0, 1, 0, 0. Again, perform AND operation. That will give me, according to the truth table, 0, 0 combination 0, 1, 0 combination 0, 0, 0. Means the decimal for this is 0. Means my value of b becomes 0. In first iteration, b becomes 2. Second iteration, b becomes 0. Updated value we will take. Okay. Check the condition. If 0 plus 3 less than 3 minus 0. So 0 plus 3 is 3, less than 3. Again, there is no boundary condition check. So 3 less than 3 is false. Means again, my a will not be modified. In both iterations, we tried to check. But as per the conditions are false, my a is not going to get changed. And my both iterations are done now. So at the end of both iterations, my b value is 0. Okay. Which is outside the case. And my a value is not getting affected. So return a plus b. So 3 plus 5 will be 8. Final answer will be 8. Any changes in the answer? Let's move on to the next question. The number of swappings needed when the bubble sort algorithm is utilized in ascending order. So we have been provided with the values which are not in a sorted manner, and we have to perform the sorting of this with the help of bubble sort algorithm for ascending case. And the question is actually how many swappings, number of swappings we have to perform. Now, in this case, if you try to solve this example by actual bubble sort algorithm, okay, so it will take a lot of time, consumption. You have to consider all the iterations depending upon how many numbers are there, all those cases, right? So we will take a quick trick here. What we have to do, if it is an bubble sort algorithm and goes with the iterations, depending upon how many elements are there. Okay. Yes, Shravani, B will be updated to 0. At the end of second for loop. We are moved to second question, next question. Okay, focus on that. So what you have to do is, if you are aware about how exactly the bubble sort works, so in bubble sort, the largest element will move to right because we have to go in ascending order. So a swapping is done when a smaller element is found on the right side. That is the only condition where we perform the swapping. So if we have to count the number of swaps for every element, just we have to count the number of elements on the right side, which are smaller than it. Okay. So what I will do, I will consider this input as a provided array for us. And now for every element, we will count the number of smaller elements on the right hand side. So let's take the first element. Okay, for 8. Now for 8, how many smaller elements are there on the right hand side? If you check, 7 is smaller than 8 and 5 is smaller. So there are two elements which are smaller. That is 7 and 5. Now next is 22. For 22, how many elements are there on the right hand side which are smaller? Right of 22 you have to check. So if you check, 7 is there, 9 is there, which are smaller. After that, 31 is greater, so we will not consider that. Then 19 is there, 5 is there, and 13 is there. So total 5 elements are there which are smaller. Then for 7, how many elements are there which are smaller? Only one element is there, that is 5. Okay, so here I am writing count. I am not writing element on this particular block. On right hand side in the parenthesis, I am writing all the elements. Got it? So 7, 1. After that, for 9, how many elements are smaller? Only one element is smaller. So again 1, that is 5. For 31, how many elements are smaller? All elements are smaller. So there are 3 elements, that is 19, 5 and 13, which are smaller. Then for 19, 5 is smaller, 13 is smaller. So 2 elements are there which are smaller, 5 and 13. For 5, 13 is not smaller, so 0. And for 13, again 0. Now what you have to do, after calculating all these cases for every element, whatever the count you have maintained for smaller numbers, you have to just add all of them. So 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, right? This is what I am adding. 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So total number of swaps will be 14. Option number D is correct. So how many of you got the correct answer on this within 1 minute? So I hope this trick is useful to you guys. For 9, small elements are true. Not actually, no. For 9, if you see on the right hand side of 9, only one element which is smaller than 9, no? That is 5. We have to check only right hand side element, Rama. Current element and remaining right hand side element, we have to check only right hand side element. And how many elements are smaller than the current element, that we need to check. I hope this is clear to everyone now. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. What will be the output of the following pseudocode again? And now if you see the pseudocode, this is recursive functions. And this is might be a little bit complex if you are not aware about the recursion concept and how exactly. Yes, it is this trick what I have mentioned now is applicable for bubble sort in ascending order. Every sorting algorithm has a different technique now. So what is the correct answer here? How many of you got the correct answer for this question, recursive function question? Can you just put it in the chat box? Yes, Ishan. Good. Okay, I will start the explanation. Parallelly, you can check it. Yes. So in recursive function, we know that the function will call itself. And every time we have to just cross check the parameters. Now, if you see here what they have mentioned, for input, we have to consider A is equals to 5 and B is equals to 5, right? And in the function, which is accepting two parameters, A and B. So I can say my function is working on two parameters, that is 5, 5. Both are integers, A, B. A is already given, B is also given. Now the condition says that if A is less than B, we will return a new function call with parameter change sequence B, A. It will again go here if the condition is true. If not, it will go to else block. Again, new condition is checked, that is B is not equals to 0. If this is true, we will return A multiply by function of A, B minus 1. Again, update in the parameter value. Again, it is a recursive call. It will go there till you reaches to a condition which is satisfactory. And if this is also false, then you will go to the last else block where we will returning 1. Now we know that in recursion, if there is an intermediate operation, it will store the result in the stack memory. And when you will reach to the final condition, stop condition, base condition, we will recollect all the result and then final result will be displayed on the screen. Okay, so let's go step by step. When first time you are executing function 5 of 5, it is checking the condition that if my 5 is less than 5. Now 5 less than 5 will be false. What we are going to do? We are going to go to the else block. Okay, now in else block, what you are checking? 5 is not equals to 0. Yes, this is true. As this is true, we will go to execute this return statement. So whatever the intermediate calls are there, I will be highlighting it in bracket. Okay. So return in bracket current value of A, that is 5, multiply by again a function call with A. A value is 5 and B will be updated 5 minus 1, that becomes 4. Okay, so this is the intermediate result that we got will be stored. But again, it is a recursive call. So now this function of 5, 4 will be explored. We will work on this now with this updated parameter value. Okay, so when it is 5, 4, we will again check the condition. If 5 is less than 4, but that is false, we will go to the else block. We will check the if condition. What is the value of B? 4. So value is 4, which is not equals to 0. 4 is not equals to 0. Yes, this is true. As this is true, again, we will execute the return statement, which says that current value of A. What is the current value of A? 5. B is changing now. A is same. So function of 5, 4 minus 1, that is 3. So we are again storing this intermediate result. Now we have to expand this function of 5, 3. Okay, function of 5, 3. In 5, 3, we will check the condition. If 5 is less than 3, that is false. Then it will go to the else block. Else if 3 is not equals to 0. So yes, that is true. And we will again execute return current value 5 multiply by function of 5, 2, 3 minus 1. Again, this is an intermediate result. Store it and explore this function of 5, 2. Okay, so I will just, for better writing, I will explain it here. So function of 5, 2 is now getting explored. Again, you will check the condition. If 5 is less than 2, but that is false, you go to the else block. In the else block, again, if condition is there, that is 2 not equals to 0. So yes, this is true. And we will return 5 multiply by function of 5, 1, 2 minus 1, that is 1. So this is again one more intermediate result. Still we are checking for the recursive call. So next time function 5, 1 will be checked. So if 5 is less than 1, again that is false. Else if 1 is not equals to 0, which is true, and it will give me a return 5 multiplied by function of 5 comma 1 minus 1, that is 0. So this is one more intermediate call that we will get. Now we have to explore this function 5 comma 0. Okay. Function 5 comma 0 will be checked again on the condition if 5 is less than 0. So that is false. Then else if 0 is not equals to 0. So this is also false. So control will go to the else block. And in the else block, we are returning 1, which is my stoppage condition now. This will stop the recursive call. Now we have to just recollect the result, right? So from here, we are recollecting the result. 1 will be multiplied to this, right? So 5 into this. So that will be 5 multiplied by 1, which gives me 5. This 5 will be again recollected with this. So 5 into 5. That gives me 25. Okay. That 25 will be recollected with this. So 25 multiplied by 5. 125. This will be recollected with this. So 125 multiplied by 5. And that will be 625. That will be recollected with this. And finally, you will get 625 multiplied by 5. That is 3125, which is the final for function 5 comma 5. So final answer will be option D. Okay. So that's it. All the questions we have done.
Yes.
Over to you, Ajinkya sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Rohit sir. Just let me reshare the screen. So guys,
So that one student, sir, just let me interrupt you. One
yes,
student was asking like which language we should start for web development. So I would like to give the instruction for that. If the student is from computer IT, he should start with Java. That will be beneficial. And if a student is from non-circuit branches, he should start with C or C++.
Thank you for that answer as well, for remembering it and again sharing that particular answer. So we are at the end of this particular session. So can you quickly tell me, students, like guys, what is your prediction about your score out of 7? You have already checked the answers. Quickly, then I can go to the answers. I have already created the winners list. Okay, Varun 7. Yes. Others? Ishan 4. Yes, yes, yes. You can mention it frankly. Okay, all like we all are here to learn only. Okay. Yes. A6. Okay. Okay. So I will start with the winners. Okay. Just give me one moment. So first I will introduce the third winner. Just let me open the chat box in my mobile also. Okay. So first I will introduce the third winner. The third winner is Suhas from MSRIT College. He has scored 6 marks out of 7 and he has taken 6 minutes 29 seconds. Okay. As you know, the test was having question wise timer. So everyone has already taken 6 minutes. But for the last question, those who have submitted quickly, that has determined the winner. Okay, so that particular timing is different for the winners. Also, like those students who have opened some another tab during the exam, I have not considered them. So even there was one student who has scored 7 out of 7, but there was one warning related to it that tab was changed. So I have not considered it. Okay. So from the next time, please make sure you don't change the tab during the exam. So the third winner is Suhas. Okay. Scored 6 out of 7. Second is Saumit, okay, from Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. He has scored 7 out of 7, and the time taken by him is 6 minutes 47 seconds. Okay, So time taken by him is 6 minutes 47 seconds. Okay. So Sumit is second, and as the first guy which mentioned the score correctly. Okay. So the first winner is Varun. Okay. So Varun has scored, Varun Sharma from Banwari Amman Institute of Technology has scored 7 out of 7. And just check the time difference, guys. The second winner is having 6 minutes 47 seconds, and the first winner is having 6 minutes 45 seconds. So there is a difference of only 2 seconds, okay, regarding it. Now, all other students, tomorrow till 10 a.m., we will announce the results for everyone. So you can just log into your dashboard tomorrow till 10 a.m. I will just go to the same process. Go to the dashboard, click on the mock test, and then once you click on that, you will be able to find your score. Rushendra, no, you are not that guy. Okay, that guy is different who has scored 7 out of 7. But just maybe by mistake or maybe intentionally he has opened another tab, so I have not considered him despite getting 7 out of 7 questions. Okay, so congratulations to all the winners. Okay, and again, very thank you to everyone who has participated in this. Again, just let me tell you, the intention is not only to win or earn something, it is about learning something as well. Okay, so along with the contest, we have planned in such a way that you will learn something new every time. That is very important. Also, one more thing which I would like to tell, there can be some students who have not got any idea like what exactly is happening, what are these questions. So for that, you need to learn, guys, everything from basics, any programming language. Okay, and if you have like the way Rohit sir has taught, or even the Chan sir has taught about the aptitude, we run various masterclass batches. So the new batch is going to start from 23rd April. Soon we will share more information about it. We have also launched a campaign with either you will get 100% placement guarantee or 100% refundable fees. So if you don't get placed within a particular time, okay, through college or through our side, through the referral opportunities, you will get 100% refund about your fees. Okay. Now, Suhas and all the winners, Saumit and Varun, you will get one email from our side where you need to share your details. Okay. And then till tomorrow afternoon, you will get certificate and cash rewards. Okay. So again, everyone, thank you. If you want to start your preparation from basics, okay, you can just connect with us. Just one thing I will do, guys. Okay, I will share you the WhatsApp group link. If you are not already part of our WhatsApp group, I will just share it. Okay. Also, the winners' photos will be published on our Instagram on next Friday. So before the next Friday's contest, I will share the winners' photos as well. So I will need those photos also from the winners. I will share all the details in that particular email. Okay. So again, everyone, thank you very much. I hope you have liked this particular format which we have started for aptitude as well as coding. So along with the entertainment of quiz contest, you are learning something new, which is important for your placement journey. Okay. Also, do share this particular contest with your friends as well. Do subscribe to this particular channel. As I mentioned, we are planning for the resume session in next 3 to 4 days. Okay, so you can attend that particular session also. Okay, so with this, I will end this particular session. Again, I would like to thank Rohit sir. Okay, for giving explanations. Okay, and all the students as well. So, guys, thank you everyone. Okay, good night. We will meet next Thursday for aptitude contest, but before that we will have some different sessions. Okay, so Thursday will be aptitude contest, Friday will be coding contest, and in between we will have another sessions. Okay, thank you everyone, good night.